Hey guys, Ellie Shostak here. Hope you are doing well. And the topic that I want to discuss with you now is why worrying about who you're going to be with is actually a good thing. Okay? Most people are going to tell you to stop worrying and it's not a big deal and you're going to find somebody. You're going to be in a relationship. You'll see this will work out. I'm telling you that everything is going to be fine. And I think it's really important for you to know that one of the key elements that you need in order to get into and maintain an incredible, healthy, loving relationship is to love yourself first. Okay? A major component of my program, Find the Right One, is learning how to love yourself. Now, if you understand that loving yourself first is something that you need to do in order to get into a healthy relationship, then you worrying about whether or not you're going to find someone is actually a good thing because it means you are alive. Okay? When you've accomplished something in life, your mind will immediately look for other things to try to fix, right? So as we talked about a few days ago, if you have the basic needs down, where you have food and you have shelter, your next hierarchy of needs is going to be meaning. It's going to be recognition. It's going to be a relationship. It's going to be finding that someone to be with. Now, the conundrum that most people are in is that they usually skip the loving yourself first part and go straight into being into or finding someone to be in the relationship. And that's usually why people have these broken hearts and issues in relationships, is because the lack of love of self and the confidence and the understanding as to why I stepped into the crap prior to finding somebody new is part and parcel with getting somebody new. So when you are worrying about who you are going to be with, it means that your mind is working properly because it is trying to find meaning for your life. Now, obviously worrying too much about something, right, having anxiety and fears is different than the concern of, okay, I want to be with someone, who am I going to be with, who am I going to be with? But one of the things that you can begin to do, which you're probably not going to hear from anyone else, is that worrying about being with someone is actually a good thing. And if you go ahead and you understand that loving yourself is an important part of getting into a healthy, loving relationship, then worrying about who you're going to be with is something that you should embrace and accept about yourself and your mind. So most people, myself included for many years, even till this day, we fight our minds on how the mind is operating in order to try to get us what we want. So we get upset at ourselves for the worry. We get upset at ourselves for the fear and anxiety that overtakes us when we want something. So loving yourself first actually means that you allow yourself to have these feelings, you allow yourself to have these worries and concerns, and you embrace who you are. So there's a concept in psychology from Carl Jung, and he talks about that which you resist persists. So if I tell you right now, stop thinking about a pink elephant, right now you're thinking about a pink elephant. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop. you're thinking about the pink elephant even more and more and more. So when someone tells you to stop worrying about finding the right one to be with, you actually begin to think about it even more and even more and even more. So what you need to do in order to get into a healthy, loving relationship is start by loving yourself and loving your thoughts and loving your worries. Loving your worries. So when you love it, and again, loving it is not walking around going, yes, I'm worried, that's awesome, I love it. Loving really means accepting. And accepting really means not questioning yourself for having these worries, that I shouldn't be having these worries. Why am I having these worries? I can't believe that I'm still thinking about this. It's been so long. What you want to do is you want to begin to embrace yourself first, because that skill set is the exact requirement that you're going to need to be in a loving, healthy relationship. You're going to need that skill set of embracing and accepting someone for who they are, so that this way your relationship can not only will you get into a relationship, but the goal of my program of Find the Right One is maintaining and keeping that relationship for many, many years. And those are the exact principles that I use in my own life and with my partner of 17 plus years. And these are some of the exact principles that my clients learn when they go through Find the Right One. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful for you, and hopefully you're learning to love yourself. If you have any questions, you can always message me, and have an awesome day.